let's get it on, homie. Because the hood, we want to see that, ghettos and hoods around the world. That's the one they want to see. So why not get the people what they want? That whole situation was a clown show on them Schofield people's side. You know what I mean? They came up with all types of reasons and excuses prior to the fight to kind of let us know they wasn't fighting, but I didn't want to believe it. You know what I mean? So, it was like a scary situation because they could have ruined our whole fight day by that move that they pulled. But, thanks to Eddie Hearns, he was able to pull a rabbit out the hat and keep us on that card.
Yeah, when you started hearing the reasons as to why they had to pull out the fight, and they showed the picture of Floyd in the hospital, what went on through your mind?
Hollywood, Shirley Temple, Hollywood bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what went on in my mind, and it was like confirmation of all the lies and different things was said and told prior to the fight. Little dude, he from Texas, but that was some clown shit that they pulled.
For you guys as a team, does that disqualify him now for any future fights?
I can't speak on him as far as, I guess, Oscar them is concerned, but I wouldn't rely on him to ever fight Shakur again. But I would like to see him, come up to fight Abdullah Mason. Yeah, maybe he would stay well enough to receive that ass whooping.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting little fight there too. Abdullah fights this weekend, but yeah, I would be interested in seeing that.
Yeah, I would too. I think I would hope Oscar them wouldn't babysit him to the extent where they wouldn't let him fight a fight where it's pretty much a level playing field. Experience-wise, they should have the edge, but I call it a level playing field.
You've been around the boxing game for a long time. You understand the nuances of boxing. What do you make of some fans' opinions of not being a fan of Shakur's style?
Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one, and it have to be respected. But those of us that understand the true science of boxing, you know what I mean, the art of hit and don't get hit, we can appreciate Shakur Stevenson. See, I remember people felt the same way about Floyd Mayweather, and we know how that ended. The guy ended up being one of the biggest, pay-per-view stars ever. So, people have their opinion. They have the right to like what they like and not like what they don't like. You know what I mean? I'm not criticizing that, but as far as the true art and science of boxing, he's special.
When we look towards like the biggest fight that can be made for Shakur, Gervonta comes up. Being so astute with making fights, like, is that how difficult of a fight is that to make?
Well, I don't think it's really difficult to make. I think the people involved just have to want to make the fight. Once everybody are like-minded with making the fight, beginning with Devontae. Once Devontae say, okay, I'm going to run my own career, I'm going to be my own man, and I'm going to get this money, because ain't no loser in that fight. The payday on that fight, ain't no loser. So he just has to, stand on his two, and with all the 10 toes connected with it, and be like, yo, let's get it on, homie. Because the hood, we want to see that, Ghettos and hoods around the world, that's the one they want to see. So why not get the people what they want?
Got to give the people what they want. No, it ain't that type of party no more, J. Prince. No, they gotta protect that bag, G. It's all about the money game. You should know that, baby boy. Tank ain't never gonna fight no Shakur. I don't know why y'all keep letting them people spin you. Y'all some gangsters out there. You know when somebody's spinning you. Got to get the people. Hey, and I heard what you said about Abdullah beating up on Schofield. I don't know about that now, Jay. I just don't. Man, I wish I was in Texas. I had to come take a trip down there and ask y'all boys if I can get me an interview with y'all, man. There's people down there doing YouTube that's in Texas won't even come down and talk to J. Prince. Got to give the people what they want. Hey man, you know, shout out to Shakur Stevenson, man. Don't nobody want to fight you, brother. So all that turning down, whatever you turning down, man, kick some ass, man. Because hey, man, I don't think Turkey like you. Yeah, I don't even think Turkey like you. He don't like you, Cepeda, Tank. Nobody that don't want to fight. Like you don't want to fight Keyshawn. I don't think Turkey like that there. What you think? Is that like that? Good?